Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Hermits on Bedrock. This is episode 8, baby! So today, we are starting off here at the Industrial District. As you can see, nothing has really changed. I just actually AFK'd for the first time in a long time. And just as we've been standing here and got 23 more iron nuggets, actually a lot more iron nuggets, I literally just emptied this and made it into blocks. But yeah, so I've been AFKing here overnight tonight, and look how much iron we got. That's insane. That's almost really close to 12 stacks of iron blocks. That's crazy. And emptied out the gunpowder into here in these little random chests I got. So about a double chest of gunpowder emptied. And then last night we got almost another 2 double chests of gunpowder. It's kind of crazy how efficient these farms are when you're holding the looting 3 sword. I've already been over here, as you can see in my inventory, crafting up these iron bars. And, you know, that's already, 6 stacks of blocks. Plus, we got all these to do as well. They're all full. And I've just been kind of sitting here, kind of just hanging out and, drinking my morning coffee. And crafting these iron ingots up. And as you can see, that's already one full, and then we start on this one. I accidentally crafted a whole bunch of weighted pressure plates. So that was kind of a waste of a stack of ingots, but we'll try to figure out something to use it for. But yeah, if you guys want to know more about this farming district and how it all works and stuff, I do have a video I made a while back, Farms that Work on Minecraft Bedrock, and it has all these farms in it. I got it set up to where I can AFK right here in this one spot, and I can AFK all 3 of these farms. And it works very well. I turned this one off because it was just annoying. But yeah, so I'm going to finish it. But the reason, real quick, before I start another thing, the reason why I AFK'd last night was because even though I have about half a shulker of gold blocks, whoops, oh, 1 rocket left, whew, but 1 chance. We got 1 chance. Okay, even though we have half a shulker of gold blocks, I wanted more because the next thing we're going to do, or the first thing we're doing this episode, is we're going to make ourselves a Piglin bartering farm. Because we've been putting off the Soul Speed 3 book off for long enough. Okay, so we got to get that done. As well as it gives us quartz, it gives us obsidian, it gives us fire resistance potions. It gives us all sorts of goodies that we can use and sell, and, of course, obsidian is a big thing. I can't remember what's the other reason I wanted it. Arrows, but that's non-consequential. What else they give you? They give you the fire charges, which I really don't need, and yet leather. Yes, that's a big thing too. We might even open us a leather shop up. But either way, it's a whole bunch of stuff, and it's not really free because I had to build this farm. But I mean, we don't have to go mining for this gold. I mean, look at this. That's crazy. Look, I mean, oh no. Whew. So anyway, back up here. I'll see you in the nether. So here in the nether, and there's our portal right there, making it super close. This is where old boy's gonna sit, and he's gonna sit a block above this one. Okay. And the hopper minecart will of course suck all the items that he trades through. There'll be a dropper on the top dropping the item, and a gold block flashing like this before his eyes, making him greedy and trade super quick and super fast. You can see fully stocked redstone box, ready to go. A whole bunch of different type of resources we may or may not need. I don't know. They're kind of just random. My shulker box, my end chest. So maybe we'll need them or not. So the hardest part is actually getting the piglins, but we kind of lucked out here because they spawn right down here. Oh, whoa, whoa. Oh, come on. That, you guys seen that. Okay. They spawn right down here. And I actually have 2, and I may have already named them. Oh, not wearing my gold. Okay, I'm not wearing my gold. I gotta go. Anyway, so we got 2 piglins right there, and they won't despawn because I've already traded with them. And apparently that's a mechanic in Bedrock now. I don't know if it's always been like that. But I've traded with them one time, and apparently they won't despawn. Because I've been down here, like, all the time, and they just haven't yet despawned. So that's good. But just in case, I did get 2 name tags. If I can find them. And we will name them something. should be in my tool chest. Let's see. Aha, yes. Trader. Okay, we haven't named him yet, but we did make the tags. So we're gonna name these guys, and then I'm gonna build a platform and cart them up here with just some regular mine carts, and I'll bring you guys back once that's done, and kind of to show you how this is gonna work, and yeah, it's gonna work amazingly, of course, as it always does. So after some level of difficulty, we have finished one of the modules of the Piglin bartering farm. I think we're only going to do 2, and I'll show you why right now. Look at that, dude. It's instant trade. Like, they just instantly trade it. I don't think any of the gold that I put through the first time my test run went through, and we'll actually see, and those will get picked up. So I don't think I'm going to do more than a stack of gold at a time, simply because I don't want to lose those items. But I mean, you see, like, there's blackstone, obsidian, gravel. I mean, we're going to be getting so much stuff from. We can actually turn that off now. And then go down here and see ender pearl. See, look at all these different items we're getting already. Fire resistance poke. I mean, that's crazy. The quartz and obsidian alone really make this thing worth it. Plus the leather is kind of hard to get as well. Raw leather like that. But this is actually a design by JC Plays, our boy JC Plays. Oh yes. And of course the link will be down in the description. Even though my original design was very similar to this, instead of putting the dispenser on the top like I've always done, he put it on the side, and you know, that just makes it a little bit more compact. So I get to give credit to JC Plays. Again, the link will be down in the description below. So now I'm just going to make one more module of this right here, so that we can run 2 at once and get double the output. I don't think I'm ever going to run a sorter on this. Simply because we're looking at, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 modules of sorting, and they would have to be like below this level. So I don't think I'm going to do any sorting, but we'll be able to just sift through what we need and make a big storage over here or something. I don't know. Maybe we might do a sorter in the future. Let me know in the comments, actually, if you guys want me to do a sorter. I can and show you how to do that. Not a big deal. But let me get this last one done. Do it. You hear those gas down there? They've been bothering me. And once I finish this other one, we'll go and finish up some stuff at the port, and maybe even work on some alliance stuff as well. I'm not sure what is in store for us this week, but again, like I said last episode, we're not going to overdo it. You know, I'm not going to promise a whole bunch of stuff that I might not be able to perform. So let's see what happens next. Whoa, Conman, you're looking snazzy yet again. I know I told you we were going back to the port, and we will. Just after this short little message I'm going to give you, I went down into the mines, to the depths of the nether, down there, and got enough netherite ingots to redo our armor and our picks, and nothing else, of course. It's been a long time. Went through 2 shulkers of beds down there, trying to bed mine, and turns out that strip mining is much better. Guarantee, much better. Literally found 3 times as much. I know it sounds weird, but I mean, it's just so much faster doing that as well, especially in the nether with instant mine. But I also brought you guys back to show you this. Isn't that insane how many items we've got? I've actually done quite a bit of trading with them. I've used a lot of this, but look at all this gravel. That's just crazy. That's going to make our concrete endeavors a lot better. And blackstone, I don't even know what we're going to use that for. Quartz, I mean, the soul sand's going to be good. The leather, I used up all my books in the shop, of course. And, you know, just miscellaneous things. I might build some traps with arrows or something like that. Ender pearls can be good to make ender chests. We got two out of the 3 ingredients for ender chests right here in this farm. But yeah, I also got a little bit of work done at the port already. Don't be jealous. Don't worry, I'm gonna show you, okay? And we're actually only got one more thing that King Henry wanted us to do on that last book he gave us, chapter 3 per se, and that was the Lumberjack. So let me go show you what I've gotten done already. So I decided to give you a little building tutorial with Conman, right? So I'm over here working on the Lumberjack's house, and you're like, ugh, Conman, what is this nice little transition? But the rest of it, like, what is this, Conman? It looks so bland. And most of the time, you build a little structure like this, and it doesn't look good right here at this stage, and you give up. But I'm here to tell you, don't give up, because after this, the next stage would be, you know, add a little window right there. And on this side, I did just that. I just did the next step. Add your windows in, add your top windows in, scatter some regular planks within your stairs on your roof to kind of give it just like a little bit of an aged, a little bit of differential, a little lumpy, but in a good way. And then you go all out with your details like this. Okay, doesn't that look much better? And actually, I'm missing a trapdoor. Crucially important. Right there. Okay. But now, you see I'm using the azalea and all the moss blocks a little bit. Just kind of give the grass around here a little bit of texture. And this is the Lumberjack's house, and his workshop's going to be over there. I'm not finished with that yet, but his workshop's going to be in here. And then he'll work in here, and then there'll be logs out here and a whole bunch of forest. Over here, I got to plant a whole bunch of trees. Like a whole bunch. I'll sleep real quick. Got to plant a whole bunch of trees, right? And then we got to add all the little like terrain details and stuff like that. All this is going to change back here. I'm going to take all this down 1 or 2 levels to make it kind of even with this level we're standing on. But anyway, so like I add this divider to divide the 2 floors. I add the trapdoors for shutters. I add the the glass panes, of course. I made this little thing here. It's kind of a little porch doomaflachi. Add the moss blocks and the moss carpets along with the azalea and the other regular bush. And I texture a lot. Okay, texture a lot. So if you go on this side, you could really see the texturing that I did. Just using all the little variants of white, the polished diorite, the regular diorite, the concrete, the white concrete powder, the whole 9 yards, right? And you can see how bland this looks compared to this side. Just looks even better just looking out. And of course, we'll add the floor in here and everything like that. But I just kind of wanted to bring you guys in just for a real quick chit chat about this, and so you can kind of see the progress as well as get a little bit of insight onto the build process. This building is designed by myself, so there's no really credits. I actually am very proud of this design. It's the first time I'm trying like this with the like this. I guess you could call this called like the putty or the stucco or whatever it's called. Walls kind of more Victorian era or Tudors era, whatever you want to call it, rather than the classical medieval buildings. But I mean, as now that we have the stonemason, maybe we'd be able to build stuff like this. You get the finer little colors of stone and stucco and all those other things, the plaster and everything else that would come with, or that the stonemason would bring. So let me get back to it, and I'll bring you guys back right afterwards. So this build has turned out to be one of my favorite builds I've done, and I keep saying that, and I love that I keep saying that, because it just means that, getting better and getting more into it. But guys, let me reveal the Lumberjack. Get out of my way. The Lumberjack. And as you can see, I have planted a lot of trees back there. We'll get into that later. Look at this. Gorgeous, gorgeous house. A lot of vines growing up, really they're not supposed to grow up, but I gotta put some string or something up there. The back of it, just go all the way around and look at its majesty. Looks so good. There's a workshop in here. Alright, let me shut the door so you don't want to spoil anything. And I decided just to put like, iron axe right here and the diamond axe over there. And, I'd figure that he would make these kind of blocks. He would make the loom, the finer little woodworkings of that, sort of elaborate block if you think about it. Out here you can see, or since he just moved in, he's only chopped down a couple of trees. And maybe we'll make this dynamic. And as the season progresses, we may or may not cut down and expand more and more of this forest back here. But you can see I added the path blocks going to it, just kind of saying that, oh yeah, he's been there. And then we have these logs that are ready to be transported wherever, to do more construction. He has all sorts of different logs we could buy, and I got some bees back there. That wasn't on purpose. We got a lot of bees in this forest, actually. But let's go around the front here, and we'll go into the main door. I actually did a little bit of an interior on this. We've got the kitchen, a little kitchenette, You got the sink, got the oven with the stovetop. Got nice dual windows on this one. Then we have the table. Dual windows again. We got the fireplace that's out because I don't want to burn down the whole thing. Then we got this little thing over here I just put together real quick. And of course the little carpet. You know, we could do a little bit more. We could texture a little bit with andesite, but I just chose to make this a little bit clean cut, and the carpet kind of breaks it up enough. And of course, I don't know what to put in here, so I just threw a bone meal in there. But going upstairs, there's a lot of space up here, surprisingly, and I haven't really furnished all this, but except for the bookshelves. But someone can come in here and, you know, put down a bed and a couple little decorations and live up here if they wanted to. And we have 2 extra bedrooms, or well, excuse me, 1 extra, because, you know, the Lumberjack's actually going to sleep in one of these. But then we come back out here, and this is his, you know, his little shop. But, dude, I'm telling you guys, this has just turned out to be a good little corner of the village. And you can see I've planted a lot of trees. There's like hundreds of trees back there I've planted custom. And, you know, it just looks good from all different angles flying in. I just love flying in now and just taking a look at it. It's different. You know, it's white. It's our first build that we've done with that stucco style. And I don't think it'll be the last either. I don't think it'll be the last. But, I mean, guys, this has been an incredible little experience. I've spent about a week, you know, just working on it, getting on every day after school or something, and just adding a couple new things to it. And finally, you know, got it finished. But, I mean, we got other things that we got to do in this episode, too. And let's go on and do something different for once. So something a little bit different that we don't normally do is check the shop together. Usually I do this on my own, but I heard that there was some business here and that I need to restock the mending books. Oh, my goodness. I do need to stock the mending books. What else we got going on? Somebody has died, because there's no, they haven't bought any tool enchantments. Let me see, infinity, nope, no bow enchantments, sharpness 5, no. None of the good stuff. Fire aspect, no. Okay, so someone lost their armor. Yep. 2 diamonds. Let's see. Boots, yep. No other protections. Respiration. Ooh, yeah, they done lost their whole... You know, I haven't sold any Frostwalker yet. Ooh, and a Depth Strider. Nice. So 24 diamond. I mean, guys, we are just raking in the diamonds. It's kind of crazy, actually, how fast we make diamonds here. So I got to restock some mending, definitely, right after this. But while we're here, I can go and just show you around. Since the last time we've been here, there's been a lot of development. You know, Saquon put in S-Mart. He sells sea lanterns and prismarine and other things like that. Let's see what else he sells. Let's just go in here. Yeah, sea lanterns, one dime per stack, which is a fantastic price. You know, tinted glass, $3 per stack, not bad. Selling iron as well. Honey, 1 diamond for 2 stacks, not bad. Not bad. Gunpowder, 3 diamonds per stack. Okay, alright. Free with purchase, 2 per customer. Ooh, I don't need those. Alright. But anyway, what I wanted to show you, and we'll... Ooh. What is that? I really didn't notice that. That's huge. How did I not notice that? It's a... Oh. Oof. You know what? We're actually gonna snag a couple stacks of these, because I'm gonna need these definitely for the builds. That was 4 stacks, right? Yeah, okay. We actually bought some. Look at that, a little first buy together. I had to buy. I couldn't pass that up. All right, but anyway, so the alliance got together. You know, the 5 of us, and we put together this building right here, just kind of mixing all of our styles together. Jack actually built the exterior of this build. And it's kind of just like a welcome center, still in progress. You know, this is the entrance. I'm actually going to change this out for some wood. And we got all of our members here. And the ones in red are the newer guys that will soon be also white, I guess. I don't know. These really need to be green for our colors to match. But you can see all the members. And then down here will actually be an enchantment area where new guys can come in and enchant their stuff. And then we're actually going to incorporate, Saquon has an idea to, of course, our good old buddy Saquon has an amazing idea to incorporate this spider spawner, I believe, yeah, spider spawner, to create like a little XP farm slash, you know, web farm slash spider eyes, that's what we'll need, the spider eyes for potions and stuff of weakness. Of course, we need those fermented spider eyes. And then Jack also came and built this little portal building, which is very cool looking, using the deep slate, kind of a Greek style with the deep slate and the amethyst up there looking really good. But there's your little shopping district update, and yeah, so let's get back to doing our thing, baby. Alright, guys, in closing here, we got a couple things we gotta do. First, we gotta activate the Piglin, which is 3 over from the middle. 1, 2, 3, boop. That should be it. Oh, I got these blocks. I don't. Okay. That's okay. But yeah, so we got the Piglin farm. So we got quite a few farms. I need to go ahead and really do the cactus and the bamboo farm. I might do that next episode just to finish off that top row. Those aren't really hard farms to build either. And then on the list is definitely going to be this one right here, the ice, because everybody's been asking about it. Everybody really needs it. And yeah, so really, we don't really need the Enderman farm, but we might still build it just to build it anyway. But, guys, looking at this, we have finished Henry's request of us for the next book. We built the carpenter this episode. In the last episode, we did the deep state / stone quarry, and we built the stonemason. So we can actually go ahead and throw our banner up there as the completed, one. What's the name of this one, actually? Castle Prep. So we'll actually go ahead and throw down the sign for that. We'll do it together. If I can spell. Oh my goodness. Okay. All right. There we go. Actually I'm going to change that sign about the match. So we're not going to do that right now. But I've added this over here. So unfortunately we can't stick with a 2x2. We got to do the excuse me, the 3x2, right? Which is fine. I'm putting the date down, which is today, the 29th of March for me. And yeah, so I mean, you can see the awesome looking quarry over here with the crane and all the stuff. And you can see as we go down all that things in the ship. Hopefully, we got a lot of room over here to do stuff. And there's my little tree farm over there, you can see. And then, of course, the Lumberjack. Now all that forest is back there. And it really just looks fantastic for right now. I wish you could see the wheat in the map, but you can't see the wheat. It kind of looks like dirt. But, I mean, you know, what can you do, right? What can you do? But, I mean, I've also glass painted all these, so they're permanent. Forever and ever. But you can see, like, the big difference. Like, this is where the Lumberjack is. And you could just see, like, a huge difference in between the two of them. It's kind of crazy. But, I mean, we got quite a lot done. I mean, we got the gold farm, the Piglin barn farm done. We got the carpenter done. You know, it was reasonable progress for a reasonably sized episode. Again, like I said at the beginning of this episode, I don't think I'm going to be taking on too many projects. It just overwhelms me and I never get them done. So, well, you know, a little thing like a farm and a building is perfectly fine, I think. But let me know what you think. Should I be doing more? Do you think this is appropriate? And hopefully, next episode, we will be starting to build our castle. So we can look forward to that. But guys, I really appreciate you watching the video. We had a really good... right now we had 80 views on the last episode, so please keep that up. And also, if you enjoyed this video, throw down a like. And if you really enjoyed this video and you want to see more, please subscribe. It helps me out tremendously. It gives me an absolutely incredible amount of motivation to see that guys are actually enjoying things that I'm making enough to you know, subscribe and get those little notifications if you click the bell too, which, you know, you don't have to if you don't want to, but, you know, please do. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next episode.